And that was Thomas Banks and the Power of Love. And now, on with the show for Tenderness.
I think it was amazing. It was very, very moving.
And they were very, very strong pieces.
I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. The actors were amazing.
I think it probably hit a nerve with different people for different reasons.
It was terrific.
Yeah, so go ahead.
I think that young girls now should see it. I think young girls in the future should see it. People were talking about it for a while and like telling their friends to go and see it.
Incredibly powerful. They're really quite challenging, very provocative, very theatrical in their telling. It's going to be a piece of work that will speak to a lot of young people.
You punched him because he was ugly. Yeah, because he was ugly.
Come on, hit me. That's what you do, isn't it? Lolita introduced us to feminine ways. I saw her get into a car with 4 men who were strange. She was outrageous. She was out of control. She was ashamed. She had no self-respect. She had a couple of bouts of STD. She did!
I suppose I want to be liked. I'd like to be liked. That's it.
Why'd you do it?
Do what?
Punch him.
I felt like
There
it.
must have been a reason.
Nah.
He was ugly.
Punch him!
Yeah, because
Punched
he
him
was
because
ugly.
He was ugly.
But what did he do to
He
you?
was ugly. Why?
You must have had a reason.
Punched him.
Punch him.
You just punched him for no reason.
For no reason.
There must have been
You
a
must have
reason.
had a reason.
There must have been a
You
reason.
just punched him for no
For
reason.
no reason.
Why'd
He
you
Yeah.
do
was
it?
ugly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was ugly.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it this fast. I like it that if I fell, I'd die. I like the sound of my breath. Like the ache in my legs. Like the way the wind mats up my hair. Like the sweat on my face and the cold air. Like the whirring wheels, the clicking gears, the hum in my ears. I like the smell of me. I like the feel of my heartbeat. I like it that I can't think. If I think, I'll fall. I'll pedal into a hole. If I think, I'll find myself in a ditch, smack into the back of a truck, wrap myself around a pole. It's lovely not thinking, not caring, having one problem, staying on my bike. Lovely life. Lovely, lovely life. That's what you say on a bike. That's what I said, I reckon, until the day I stopped and didn't ride my bike anymore. I was 9.
It happened really fast.
It was very sudden.
There was nothing that could be done.
There was no turning back.
These things just
That can't be helped. It wasn't Lolita's fault.
It was after the holidays.
It's just one. And the start of grade 4.
We came back to school.
As usual. And Lolita
Had
tits.
breasts. Real breasts.
Huge ones.
At first I thought it was a joke that she was having us on, that she had a bra on.
Because nothing else had changed.
She was a little girl with tits.
Her breasts were frightened.
They were. My mother said it was unnatural.
A little girl with tits?
It was kind of ridiculous. Boys went into a frenzy.
They almost licked their lips.
Look, Lolita's got tits.
They were mesmerised by them.
I was mesmerised by them.
They couldn't take their eyes off them.
I couldn't take my eyes off them.
They were beautiful.
They were.
They'd comment on them. They'd almost talk to them.
Sometimes they'd grab at them.
And
Lolita let them.
She was outrageous. She was out of control.
She was shameless.
She had no self-respect.
She was no good. She had no morals.
None.
She had a couple of bouts of STD. She did!
She was disgusting.
Over the top.
She was frightening. She'd done it with almost everyone.
Such a slut. What are you doing here? Go! Just go!
Are you my girl? Are you my girl? You're my girl!
Don't do this. Dad's gonna kill you.
I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him that you and I are together and that there's nothing he can do to stop us. I'm not scared of him still. Don't you see? I'm not scared.
Oh, please, Slim, please just leave. Now. You're scaring me. No, don't. They'll see us.
Good. I want them to know. Look, your mother can't stop us. Your father can't stop us.
You don't know what fathers can do. You don't even have a father. He didn't want you. You don't know that fathers love their children, that fathers would die for their children. Do you think my father would ever let me go out with someone like you? Fathers want what's best for their children. And my father would die to know if I was going out with someone like you. Don't you know what you are? Well, don't you? Come on. Hit me. Hit me! That's what you do, isn't it? That's what you are.
Suddenly I see Slim's hand rise in a fist, and he just brings it down on the driver's head. And then he does it again and again. He's like a machine. Again and again and again. And then the driver slumps forward and his head hits the window. The sound we hear might be the glass, or it might be the man's skull cracking. That's the sound that splits apart my whole world. The man's bleeding all over, and the window has splintered so it looks as beautiful as a spider web. Then Slim takes my hand, and we're running. We're running so fast it feels like flying, like I'm a bird above the city, above this whole world. It feels like this is what heaven is. It feels like Slim and I have become angels.
He died. They smashed his head in. Then they said they were looking for a boy and a girl, and they described them. And it was a shit description. It could have been anyone. But as soon as I heard, I already knew who it was. It was like God had come down and whispered it in my ear. It was him, I whispered. It was him. He did it.
Why'd you do it? Do what? Punch him? I felt like it. But what did he do to you? Nothing? Well, you must have had a reason. No. So you just punched him for no reason? Because he was ugly? You just punched him because he was ugly? Yep. because he was ugly.
Hello everyone, I'm Nadja Kostic and I'm the Director of Tenderness, and these actors that you've just seen perform are Stephanie Caperon, Matt Hickey, Joanna Perez and Rebecca Mezzi. I've been with this piece since it was commissioned in 2007, and it is two plays which are Ugly by Christos Chalkas and Slut by Patricia Cornelius. So in talking to why have tenderness at your venue, I'll be quick because we'd like to take a couple of questions at the end. We believe, we've been with it for so many years, we really believe in it. We believe it's great theatre, it's timeless or perpetually timely. It speaks about and to issues that refuse to go away. Bullying, sexuality, violence, loyalty, confusion about what is right and wrong in an adolescent's world, the between-world space at the heart of a young person's experience. We believe it speaks to young people, parents, educators, concerned adults. How do we get this right? How do we make a difference? These are some of the questions it asks. It poses questions and puts you, the audience member, in the driver's seat. The production expresses the pain and the potency and the randomness of the moment as experienced through a young person's eyes. And that is before that moment is rationalised or quoted or censored. So in essence, it exposes the vulnerability of the young person, hence the title, Tenderness. We're a team that have been working together for some time, and what we can offer you is real experience and skill in engaging your community. We have, as I said, we began 6 years ago, and that was with 16 youth members of Platform Youth Theatre performing at 45 downstairs. We have then developed a version 2 with 4 young professional actors and performed a season at Footscray Community Arts Centre. There we collaborated with a youth performance group, the Anti-Racism Action Band, and their emerging artists to really create a robust dialogue, audience dialogue, and that is what we can do with you. We can engage youth and youth groups and communities in your area and create that dialogue with you. We've performed at conferences and conducted workshops with teachers, forums for students, Q&As for general audiences. We also engaged regionally in Ballarat with to bring out the local stories there, which were performed alongside Tenderness to local audiences. And we ran day-long workshops with youth groups in the Ballarat and surrounding regions. So we invite you to consult us and to use us and use our experience that we've developed over these years to engage the community in your area. And we really feel that this is an essential community dialogue that is provoked by really exquisite scripts and, we believe, a compelling production. Thank you.